awaken lost memories. Infinite and finite systems are complementary, it's rudimentary. We live in a unified system, this is eternal wisdom, a perfect equilibrium. Electromagnetic radiation is the medium that illuminates the geometry of reality. Entropy is not the normality, life follows order. I'm at the border of discovering mankind's lost history, veiled in lies and mystery. Origins for ransom, witness universal expansion. What causes this action? Beyond the event horizon is contraction, giving birth to our existence. There's a persistence in the occurrence of infinite divisibility, true tranquility. Everywhere is a singularity, from cell division to the atom. Can you truly fathom? All matter is 99% empty space. No life goes to waste. Immortality I taste. I fly with broken wings. Space connects all things. Spirits sing. All are born kings. We must haste. Pyramids weren't made with copper tools. The vacuum of space is not empty, it's full. I play cool. I see divinity in the smallest fraction. All reality emerges from the feedback between expansion and contraction. I desert my faction, live for action and die free. Now I see electromagnetic emission is the expansion side of reality. Mentally astray we were led, lies in my head. At Mexico's Avenue of the Dead, all structures form into our solar system. No telescopes used in the ancients' wisdom, yet they had knowledge of Neptune and Pluto. Do you know how they knew hundreds of years before modern science? We're part of a universal alliance. Wisdom is nectar, peep my lecture. The mathematical constant in the architecture at the Avenue of the Dead spins my head hectic. It's an isotropic vector metric, 20 tetrahedrons generating vector equilibrium. No delirium when I unlock infinity with my verse. Pyramids are linked to the geometry of the universe. The truth is dispersed in crop circles all over the planet. Higher intelligence want us to understand it. The geometry is sacred, from the seed of life to the Star of David. Our creator is a nameless author. The truth I offer. Tetrahedrons are found in dividing cells in water. Everywhere in nature is the golden ratio. I'm losing patience, yo, with the scientific institutions. They hide the truth because it's a nuisance to the theories. People hear me beyond radio astronomy static. We've been contacted by carbon silica beings with 3 strands of DNA. Binary code is how they communicate through the Stargate. They inhabit 3 planets in their system, gave mankind wisdom and sight. The mass of the universe exceeds the escape velocity of light. We just might live in a black hole where one soul, no lies told. This is true wealth. We are an extension of space looking at itself. The truth knocks you out like Tyson. We live on the radiating side of the event horizon. Step into the wormhole. Reality is the feedback between the external and the internal. This is why people pray. It's all linked to ancient days, and physics can't explain or fathom why negative electrons spin around the atom, or why positive protons are concentrated in the nuclei. Your theories die and burn in hell. Like forces should repel. All is one. Planets output more energy than they receive from the sun. I don't need to run from time's wheel. Atoms are many black holes for real. Protons and electrons are held in place by the black hole's gravitational field. I'm the man of steel. Skeptics are perplexed. Reality radiates through the vortex. It's not hard to swallow. The sun moves at 200 kilometers an hour and the planets follow. This is divine rhyme. We're never at the same point in space-time. No moment is the same. Peep game. Life is a mystery and I adore it. I'll leave my imprint on space-time coordinates. Never forfeit. I'm a soldier. Look at the signature of a supernova. Its geometry is identical to the seed of life. The type is a 64 tetrahedron grid. Don't close an eyelid. It's everywhere in existence. For instance, under the lion's palm at the Forbidden City, I stay witty in my mission. 64 is the maximum number of cell division. I see what it means. 64 symbols in the I Ching. Wisdom I bring to your mental. Witness the seed of life in the Osirian temple. Every moment all matter is renewed. Wormholes are at 19.47 latitudes. Don't believe it? Those are the points from the tetrahedron along the equator. It appears everywhere in nature. Many volcanoes and pyramids are at 19.47 latitude. We have to change our attitude. Man is lost in translation and terminologies. I'm speaking of ancient technologies. The power of the tetrahedron geometry is a lost prophecy. Every man wears a halo. Read the writings of Plato. Atlantis was lost in the flood. Alien DNA in my blood. Atlantis spoke of a power crystal. Craft visitation in the book of Ezekiel. We confuse technology for idols. Re-examine the Bible. Overthrow Babylon. God translates into the tetragrammaton. 4 letters with 4 faces. Infinity is in all places and spaces. I control my fate. Each letter of God accumulates to the number 72. Then renew the sun with its female component. I have no opponents. It adds to 144. This opens a new door to explore. There's 144 faces on the tetrahedron. These are the testaments of an exiled heathen. And I'm seeing descriptions of New Jerusalem in Revelation, described as a crystal city with 144 faces. This amazes me honestly. Our ancestors were describing ancient technology. This is an esoteric poem. Singularity is in the black stone, and today's minds are scattering. I recharge my essence with the Baghdad battery and reawaken the nation. Look at the Kabbalistic trees that rep the foundation of creation. Unite the formations like a female and male orientation, and you have a star tetrahedron as the mentor. The geometry of space is a 64 tetrahedron grid with a vector equilibrium at the center. Calm down your temper as we enter and rediscover our past achievements. We used to move tons of stones with easiness. I'm a wizard like Ian McKellen in the days of the Nephilim. Ancient civilizations were connected. This knowledge is neglected and disrespected. I live off Mana. The god traveled the world in Vimanas. My insight bites you like a piranha and fogs up your optics. India, Egypt, and Mesoamerica knew the science of aeronautics, detailed in artifacts and relics. But who will tell it? The truth. Some equip writings in Sanskrit speak of Vimana airships powered by gyroscopes and mercury to create anti-gravity capabilities. These utilities were also sought by the Nazis. Anti-gravity Foo Fighters were copies of mercury manipulation. The Germans had knowledge of the secret information, like the Perry-Reese map. How did they know of the New World at a time when people thought the world was flat? Picture that, ancient airships landing in the Oaxaca Valley. I'm a lone wolf howling. These are unorthodox rhymes. I'll talk to the higher intelligence like the Nazca lines, and your attacks are dull. I'm impervious with my elongated crystal skull. The glass is not half empty, it's half full. With the scientific community, I'm at odds. Why did so many cultures elongate their skulls to emulate the gods? I navigate at high speeds like Anakin in the pod. I'm the illest for sure, my heart is pure. The higher intelligence gave us language and agriculture. It's not a dream. Shamans of all cultures communicate with these beings. The HAR1 gene was given to the Homo erectus by the Anunnaki. More than just carbon copies. The Sumerian text is the oldest, understand it. They knew of our solar system and a 10th planet. We were genetically engineered. I'm a seer on the throne. The Anunnaki needed gold to save their home. We were engineered for gold mines. Put intelligence into the minds of the Homo erectus. This is the nexus to our past. I'm an outcast. People laugh at me because I say the pyramids of Giza were factories, charging water with energy for agriculture and baptism. This is the wisdom only Nehemiah can spit. Ancient technology can lift the stones that built all pyramids. Who's really hearing this? This is my divine refinement. See the astronomical alignments that coincide with Orion's belt. Peep the professor. Giza Avenue of the dead, China and the Hopi messes. I put stresses on the fact that they all point to Sirius A. Many cultures believe our creators came that way. They even say our galaxy was born in Orion, no cross the horizon. No man is apart. I want the ark as a conductor from my inner fire, and amplify the 10 commandments written on hexagonal sapphire. To split seas, the warrior sees all myths have a hint of truth. The frames of reference for technology have been misconstrued. The truth has been mythified. For this knowledge I'm ready to die. I'm coming at you from every angle, escaping to the wormhole in the Bermuda Triangle. Forget all that conventional and institutional knowledge, it's all been corrupted. Both science and religion are corrupted. People want to protect belief systems. They'd rather live a lie than give up their theories and fabricated histories. But the truth is, we're all part of infinity. We're all part of each other. Planets move around the sun, suns move around the galaxy. Galaxies orbit clusters of galaxies. Galaxies orbit universes. The universe orbits multiverses. It's an infinite fractal. Every point is the center. You are the universe observing itself. You are the center of the universe. You are a part of infinity. We're one. All is one and one is all, man.